message in the group that I'm live now, so that if someone wants to ask the questions, they can join. Okay. Meantime, those who have joined, please start putting the questions in the chat if you have any question. Okay. Meantime, let's do one thing. Let's explore the questions that are from the website. So let me do quickly one thing. Let me check the website. Okay. So there is one question around the WhatsApp. Okay, so basically the how the WhatsApp works is it will store the data into the local browser in the index DB. Okay, so that will include the tokens and everything. Hence, this particular software, which is Evilginx, is not designed to access the tokens inside that particular database. It will fail in that case, right? So what is the solution? Solution is quite simple. Capture all tokens. First, identify the tokens which are in the index DB. Check the names and check in which request those tokens are coming from, and then capture those tokens on the network level by intercepting the traffic or doing any filtering. Okay, so yes, this way it can be achieved. Great. Now let me go to the one question. By the way, I got one question around this particular tool, which is not this one, which is our Google Doc generator. So whenever people are using advanced operator, in the advanced operator, if they search the word into the body, the problem is uh, it is giving some error. So let's say I'm putting double X right here, okay? And if I say site which is x.com and generate the doc, then in the doc, the problem is double X is having one extra double quote, but this time it is fixed, I guess. I don't know whether I fixed or not, but it looks like it is fixed. Okay, so if I go into the Google this time, it will work. Great. Now, oh guys, if you have any question, please start putting the questions. Okay, lot of things this week. By the way, there is a 1 0 day found in the Google, and Google has awarded around $10,000 bounty, which is going to be the initial bounty for that particular user, whoever found that particular bug. And not only that, Google has a basically one program in which over the year the bug bounty hunters can submit their bugs, and at the end of the year they will pick one winner, and that one winner will get like $1 million bounty. Okay, and that will not include the amount that Google has paid already. So let's say I'm reporting one bug and I'm getting $10,000, then I'm getting $15,000, and at the end of the day year, if I am winner, then I will get $1 million. Okay, so yes, Google has paid that, not me, someone else. Okay, without warning is saying hello TX in the Telegram alert null. See, that particular issue has been fixed. I am pretty much sure that you are using um, the source code from the GitHub. So Fluxed GitHub. Okay, so if you are using this particular source code from here, then yes, the issue exists in this particular one, but the issue is fixed in the shop package. Okay, so if you go into the fourth wall Fluxed, and if you check this particular source code modification material, then in this particular group you will find that fixed source code. Okay, and it's like 2 version above whatever it is on the GitHub. Okay, whatever is on the GitHub, it is quite expired, and I don't maintain the GitHub either, because see, I decided to give the people for free, but people are not valuing it. I asked only one thing in the return, which is the stars on the GitHub, but people are not willing to do that also, right? So I decided to put into modified source code so that pay it and get it. Okay, so at least people will value my work. Okay, great. By the way, a lot of people has a confusion between this particular course and this 71 other course. Okay, So 71 is a basically video training course. Okay, it has the list of the videos uh, where I am teaching all the concept, where I am doing the practical, showing everything every possible way. Okay, and I'm also adding videos in that day by day. Now the 71 is a simply one group. Okay, simply one group. In that group I have posted some source code, multiple source code of the versions of the source code, then snippets, then fixes, then helpful material that people will not find easily, right? So all of the helpful material is posted in that particular materials group. Okay, so that's why it's a modified source slash material. Okay, and the third one is, which is Evilginx defense. It's not for you guys, it's for the organizations, and it's being recorded. That's why I have set to the sold out. Basically, how to protect from the evilness. That's what I'm going to do on that particular thing. Uh, you're saying I paid for the shop package yesterday. Then you must have got that particular source code already. You must have got that particular source code already. Try the source code with name. Let me check the name. Try the source code with name. Wait, just give me 1 second. Tele underscore mod underscore v2.zip. Try this particular source code if you have paid that particular package. It's already in the group. Next thing, do you offer the classroom training? The problem with the classroom training is it adds a lot of responsibility on my head, because if someone is enrolling for the classroom and if I'm actively teaching them, then if they do something and if they get into the trouble, there is a high chance that I will be hooked in also. So that's why I afraid, because I have already facing one particular legal issue that I'm struggling quite a lot. So that's why I prefer not to get involved in more things. Okay, I hope you got my point. By the way, like, we have everything. You have video training, you have the material, you have the website, which is fluxet.com, not lovable. I was researching on that. Fluxet.com. So on that particular website, like how many questions are there? More than 300 questions are there from multiple people. You can check the, like, there is a high chance that whatever question you have, I have already answered that particular question somewhere in these questions. Simply come here, add here search box and search for something. Let's, for example, Google. Okay, so if you search for this one, if you search for this one, you will get results. Okay, click on the more, you will get lot of results, right? Check there, check whether you are able to find that particular solution or not. Okay, so almost everything is covered there, and I also answer questions personally too, right? So I don't think so you need any classroom training. uh yes, classroom training will be like quite different than these things, but anyway, like, I'm not in the situation right now to have a classroom training. You can ask me material. You have got the website, you got the shop, you got the groups, and yes, you got the material. Okay, anyone else who got the issue or any question, please put in the chat box. I am here to help. And there is a chance that my whatever the stream I am doing is little bit delayed. Okay, so please try to understand. In case you have put the question and my answer is coming after a long time, right? Please try to understand. By the way, let me check if I can reduce that particular delay, because I see there is a minimum 1 minute delay. There is a minimum 1 minute delay, which is not recommended at all. Okay, I have added something called slower but better quality. So I have to set to this medium, but medium quality, I think, in the streaming option. And that should change the output of the streaming so that it will be much faster, I guess. I'm assuming. Okay, guys. Next question. Please start putting the next question in the chat. I will be happy to answer your question. Okay, a lot of people are like posting these particular things. Let me show you. There is a Camogenix or something. Okay, Camo something is there. Camogenix is something. Yes, Camogenix. So let me tell you guys one thing. This Camogenix is nothing but the Evilginx is only. This particular Camogenix has a. Oh, that's great. My URL is on the top when you do the Camogenix search. I don't know how, but yes, it is working. Uh, by the way, I use the tool called Index Me. It is designed by me only. I use this particular tool to index my URLs. In case you are interested, please go ahead and check it, indexme.in. Okay, great. So basically, I was talking about the Camogenix. The URL is also shared by the user right here. Camogenix is nothing but the Evilginx, and it is not updated yet. Okay, it is showing it has uploaded, but it is uploaded in the last month. It is since not modified, and it is using a really basic thing. If you go to the core section, then you will find one file where they have collected the headers of the bot. Okay, so I'm not sure where these headers are, but you supposed to find bot guard. Okay, in the bot guard, let's see where is the file that they are loading. So in this file, basically, you will find that they have created one file in which they have added all bot headers. Okay, all bot headers they have added, and basically what they are doing is they are checking the each and every first request of the Evilginx. If it has that particular header, then it will classify it as a bot request and it will get blocked. Okay, so this is how the Camogenix is working, but it is not necessary to do all of this shit in order to get that particular thing working, because it is quite simple. Simplest thing you can do is write the 5 lines of the code and put one txt file in the project where you have the headers, and that will do the thing. Okay, it's as simple as that. This guy has made it over complicated, literally over complicated. So I will not suggest this particular project, but anyway, if you want to take any reference, then definitely you can check it out, because the more you see, the more you learn, right? So yes, please go ahead and please check that. Okay, let me just pull that here. Let me check the status. Okay, great. Now let me pull that back here and let's me. By the way, there is a one more Evilginx version that someone has posted. But let me tell you one thing: the basic Evilginx function is same. The only difference people are making is they are adding one functionality and they are creating their own version. For example, I have also created my multiple versions. Okay, in one of my version it is possible to cache the site websites file, so that your Evilginx would be much faster than the traditional Evilginx. In the second, I have added the filters where you can check the leaking data in the body of the request and the header of the request, and patch all of those so that you will not get detected. The third thing I have added is the blocking the bot. That functionality has been added. The fourth thing is added is the basically rate limiting. By the way, these are not added in the one single source code. I have added in the multiple source code, and some of them I have pasted the source code directly so that you can add in your own also. The sixth thing I have added is I created the force get method. So you have the force post method in which you can change the outgoing post data, right? Similarly, I have created the post get method. Basically you will be able to change the value of the get parameters. Okay, so that function is also added. So basically, yeah, you will find lot of things. Okay, and by the way, all of these things are included in this particular modified source code package group. In this particular group, everything is pasted already. Okay, and I keep updating in those groups. Okay, so hence I'm not getting any questions in the chat. Let me take another question from the this particular website. Okay, the Camogenix is here. New Evilginx, how work? He's also providing one Evilginx, which is okay. It's the same, I guess. It's a Camogenix only. It's the same guy. Same guy. Okay. Oh shit. Basically there is a problem with the mail server on my website, so that's why you will be not getting the mail. When you create the account on the website, you will get the continue with the Google option. Please use that particular option to log in into the website. Okay. Okay, here is one question. Okay, here is a ghost. I will come to the your question. I'll just explain this one and I'll come to you. Okay. So uh this guy is basically asking, is there any email validator? Because in my tools I started building the email validator, but because of some reasons this particular tool is pending. But whatever the research I have done to verify the email, we must using one way which is most efficient way. I have pasted that particular code here for this particular guy. What you can do is you can go ahead and check this particular code. Basically what this particular request does is there is a ping pong method. Okay, what is the ping pong method? Basically before sending the mail server will send one request to the corresponding mail server and check if that particular email exists by one request, and if it is getting that particular response, then yes, it is exist, we are done. Okay, great. By the way, please check it out. Okay. Is the Kraken or something? Okay, don't click on these links, by the way, because these might be the issue creating the link or something. I will just mark it as a off topic. Okay, Ghost is saying, I have a problem after entering the credentials on the. Okay, I have the problem after entering the credentials on the Office login. It works, but then it redirects me to the original Office login. To re-input the credential, it isn't supposed to. Yes, that is happening. Well, actually, what is happening is Office has updated the site and they have changed the domain names. And basically, what they are trying to do is they are trying to assign different domain name for different purpose, but exactly same service. Okay. The authentication mechanism is obviously the same, login.live.com, but it is different on the different domain. For the Office is different, for the Outlook is different, for the any other services, right? So that's why you're facing the issue. Well, the solution for this is add the correct domain names and add the correct proxy host, add the correct uh, landing domain, I guess, landing domain, yes, in the fishlet, and it will work. And if you want working one, then obviously you will get in the my groups, material groups. That's great. Okay, let me see who sent me message on the website, but I think I need to take it away. Anyway, let's move to the next question. Please start putting the questions. Let's move to the next questions on the website. Uh, to add and remove node. Okay, so this is helpful, but I'm pretty much sure that not all of you will have the bare metal, so it is not helpful in discussion. But this is the helpful one. No red HTML link. What is this guy saying? No red HTML link. How do I host the link for last longer and all of my HTML links get read in 1 hour? So problem is that people just ask the question, they don't follow my solutions. I told the people that I have covered in the video tutorials, please check those. The people are not willing to check that. There are multiple reasons why the links can be get read, and for that the solution is quite different. The solution in the most of the cases is modifying the Evilginx, preventing the leaking header, preventing the leaking hostname in the header, preventing the leaking data in the request body. Most of the time in the JSON body, the data is getting leaked. The second thing is protecting your server's IP from directly accessing any by any web crawler or something. Block all bots on the website, which can be done using again source code modification by blocking the headers of the bots, or you can use the Cloudflare bot protection mode or smart bot protection mode from the Cloudflare to do that. The third thing is adding the turnstile on the page so that visitor will not directly go to the your link. It will first go to the one landing page where it will load the turnstile. It will check if it is real user or not, and if it is, then it will redirect to the link. Okay. The second thing is using the redirector, not using the links directly, using the redirector. So in that case, if someone has reported your link, then also it will not get reported because it will be reporting the redirector link, not the original link. Okay. Yes, these are the solutions are there. Apart from these, yes, there are more solutions like modifying the CSP from reporting. There is a one. So basically, when we not modify the CSP, it will block the source code loading, right? It will block some scripts, and that will be sent as a debug log to the website server, and that can lead to detect the Evilginx, right? So yeah, there are ways. Ghost Lab is saying, so you are saying if I try to log in Outlook Mail on Office 365 Fishlet, it won't log in, but if I using Office 365 log in. No, 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 no. What I'm saying is check the flow of the login. Okay. So for example, not supposed to show this on the video because of the legal reasons, but let's do it. So let's do, if I do office.com, right? So that's one office.com. So if I click on the sign in, where it is taking me microsoftonline.com, right? That's a one domain. But if you check the login.microsoftonline.com, you will get obviously the same page. But if you do login.live.com, then also you will get the same page, but it is not working because the token. So let me remove the token and just add it, and you will get same page, right? So basic idea is getting the cookie no matter what. Apart from this, there are many domains available from the Microsoft. I think previously they were using something called office.microsoft. I guess they are using office.microsoft. OFFICE, office.microsoft. Yes, Microsoft365.com. So that's again another website, right? So that's again the another website. And if I click here, can you see in the bottom it is showing right here the login URL is quite different. Okay, it is saying in login.microsoftonline.com, right? So previously I think it was Microsoft Online. Yes, it was also Microsoft Online. So basically there are 3-4 domain names available where the authentication can happen. I'm not going to basically give a lot of information on the public video because that might give me the trouble, but yeah, you got the ideas. It's possible to automatically capture the victim's email address within the fishlet so that when they click on the Evilginx link from their email inbox, the system grabs the email address. I'm not sure if your question is right because there are two problems in your question. Okay, so very first problem is that you're saying, is it possible to automatically capture the victim's email address within the fishlet? So from where you are going to capture it? Are you going to capture from the phishing URL? If yes, yes, it is possible. But again, there is a chicken egg issue here because you're saying they click Evilginx link, then they should get automatically that particular email picked. If the email is already captured, then why should they, they are already clicking on the link. Okay, I am not getting your question. Please elaborate more. Okay, then we have the next question. Let me extend my mic. Okay, so then we have the next question. Automatically without requiring manual input or appending the email in the URL. No, that will be bug. Okay, that can be possible only if there is a cross-site scripting vulnerability exists in the any Microsoft product, especially in the emails. where you are sending, so that you can combine the multiple vulnerabilities and achieve that particular thing. But I don't recommend that. And anyway, I am telling everything this for the educational purpose. Don't waste your this knowledge. Okay, Louis is saying not sending all tokens to the Telegram for O365. Okay, so the problem relies in the triggers. So the way I have added the source code modification is there is one separate independent Telegram messaging function. Then there is a separate independent parser which will take the data from the database and it will pass. The logic goes like this: if the Evilginx sees any token, trigger that particular parcel. The parser will trigger the notification mechanism and it will send the notification, right? So this is how the logic is initially designed. But the problem is Evilginx does not capture the all tokens in the one request. So it makes repeatedly requests to that particular parser, and it overflows and it dies. Simple. It drops the request. So that's the problem right now I'm facing. So solution for that was to limiting the request. So I implement that particular limiting request, but now the problem is people are not getting all tokens, right? So again, I have to think new way to do it. Definitely I will do that, and definitely I will update in the materials group, in this group, materials, this material group. Okay, great. Okay, if you have any question, please start putting the questions. Meantime, let me check one more thing. Great, getting quite good response. Please just don't watch the stream. If possible, please start putting the question. Doesn't matter if your question is a high level question or medium level question or low level question. We are here to learn, right? Learning is the purpose. Don't be ashamed for asking any question. In if you want to be successful in something, you have to be shameful. Oh, shameless is the word, I guess. Yeah, shameless. Anyway, let's continue with the next question from the website. Meantime, we are getting the question. By the way, this mail validator will be soon added, but the problem is that people will abuse once I create that a lot, and there is a high chance that I will get tagged as a spam. So that's why I am not really trying here really hard, but yeah, it will be available. I'm figuring out the way to serve you so that you cannot abuse that. Okay, Michael is saying, is there a AI prompt that I can use to try and help the fishlet? The problem is Evilginx is a quite new technology. Okay, it's not old. It is getting popular since last year only. Okay, so that's why there is not enough data available on the internet to train on AI model on. Okay, so that's why AI model, if you ask the question to the chat GPT will give you bullshit fishlet, which will not work at all. Even if you try to use the latest, one of the best in the market, which is Claude AI's Opus model, then also you will find that particular issue. Okay, the only solution is if you scrape my website, my personal website, which is this one. If you scrape that website, collect all data, and train or refine the model on that particular data manually, then only you will be having the enough data to create the basic level fish rate, not the advanced but the basic. The problem is that this is the only website in over the internet which has the like more than enough content around the Evilginx. So other websites are just not having that particular content, right? That's the problem. Great, I hope you got the answer. Lou is saying, after testing in my controlled environment, it doesn't land to my page, which is supposed to be victim's page, but grabs all cookie tokens. I'm learning a lot with the times. Yes, Please figure out the domains, and I'm pretty much sure that you will find one domain which has less um, restrictions, and you can use that. But all of this is only for the educational purpose. Please don't misuse this knowledge. Anyway, without warning, it's like I want the phishing link to automatically grab the victim's email address when they click on their inbox. So if I send a link, no, 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 it's not possible. It's not possible. It is only possible if, let's say, you are sending the Gmail. Then, if Gmail has a cross-site scripting vulnerability in their inbox, then only it will allow that particular functionality, right? By default, this particular user behavior is not allowed in the Gmail because link is just a link. You cannot execute the JavaScript using the link. And if you do, then please report to the Google. They will pay heavy bounty to you. Okay, then without owning again saying, and the autofill it without them typing anything. Yeah, yeah, I got your point. Basically, you are looking for the vulnerability which you will be combining with the Evilginx, which I don't recommend legally. Take your own responsibility for your own actions. But anyway, there is a really rare chance that it will exist. I'm pretty much sure that will not exist. It will be only possible in the case of XSS vulnerability if that exists in the website. I hope you got your answer, brother. Yeah. Michael is saying, yeah, I tried. If you are right, lol, it didn't work. For shit, the Google model is pretty good too. I know you have tried, I know. Because I'm also like trying a lot of models. Okay. If there is any model which is coming newly in the market, then I'm the first guy who is using in the fishlet creation or something, right? And I found that every single time it will fail because it's simple. There is a not enough data available on the internet to train that model on, right? Like my website is the one of the golden bucket of the internet where they will find more than 300 question and answers about the Evilginx. They will find enough data on this particular website, right? Apart from this website, not even original creator has a website. They have the personal groups, right? So no, it's quite hard that model will have that particular access. If you want, then you can scrape my website, by the way, and retrain the AI model and publish it on your account. I will just promote that particular model on my channel also. Great. uh Without warning is saying thank you, really that would make no sense. I'm learning a lot from you. Yes, 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 I'm also learning a lot from your questions, guys. If someone is there, like this question, for example, this index db WhatsApp question, right? This one, I didn't know before that WhatsApp is using index db to store their credentials, right? I didn't know that before, right? So yeah, I'm also learning a lot from you. And just now, can you see someone has posted the question 1 minute back? Let's read his question. Do you link you provide not working, man? Someone has posted some links on the website. Man, all those tools work independently. They can't be merged together. So I think he's talking to the Ani, I guess, this particular guy about some questions. Okay, I will just not get interfere. By the way, there is one more evil insurgent. Can you see evil no V and C, V plus Morona, whatever it is. So yeah, there are a lot of modifications of the evil available. You can learn from H. Lu Sheng is saying in the tele.go, isn't the send telegram notification and the send message with text same thing? See, the thing is, when I created that particular modification, I was learning the Go. Okay. And like today, I started the learning Go, and the next day, I created that particular modification. Okay. Something like that. So maybe 2 days or something, but yeah, quite soon. So there is a knowledge gap also, and I have really bad habit that after adding the new function I don't remove the old one, just to keep as a reference. Okay, and that's the biggest problem. Okay, because it will make the code messy. But I know what you're talking about. You're talking from code from the GitHub. But I already told you that that particular code has been outdated. You will find latest code right here in the this modified material. But I will give you one idea. The function are now changed to something else. Now there are functions to send the files to the Telegram rather than sending the cookie independently, right? The method has been optimized quite a lot. Okay, and there are other things also that are optimized. So don't check this particular code for the Telegram, sorry, from the GitHub, because this code is only added for the marketing. Okay, so that people will reach to the my account, and once they reach they will find my material, right? That's the whole idea. And before sharing the code I also said that please give me like a star on the GitHub, then only I will keep it public. But people, more than, if you check how many clones are there, you will be surprised. More than 500 clones are for this particular repository, but still only 22 star. Not fair. Okay, and some people forked it also, like 6 forks are there. Okay, I'm not complaining about the fork, but yeah, give me stars. Okay, brother, great. Please let me know if you have any questions, guys, because it's time. It's been like more than 30 minutes, I guess. Yeah, it's around the 30 minute. So please, 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 please. Okay, great. If you have any question, please put. Otherwise, I have to end this stream because it's a 30 minute already. I have reached to the my limit. But I'm quite happy that today we got really high response. Today we have more than 20 concurrent viewer at the peak time. In I can see the analytics right here. So they are saying concurrent viewers are 20 at the peak time, which is really really good, and I appreciate. Anyway, Lou is again asking, please share, can you do more on the website so we can learn more on that? Uh, the problem is that whatever the content I am producing, this content is exist in the niche. Okay, that particular content exists in the niche. That's the problem right now I'm facing. Um, Hence, the content is in the niche. I'm not getting like the views. Okay, because at the end of the day I also want to get the AdSense, right? The money from the AdSense. Hence the content is the niche. There are a lot of really small amount of people which are watching my content, and that's why I'm getting really low views. So that's why if you check the channel, I have started producing the content in general rather than producing in the niche. So again, the Bob Suite tool is again in the niche. So I'm not sure if I will create content around it. But if you want it, please let me know. In the next video I will cover on the live in the next Sunday. Okay, that I can do for sure. Okay, so if you can check my content nowadays, then you will find the content like this. I found 1K email, don't click that and that shit, right? So yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, people watch really quality material, but they are not willing to support me by using donate button, thanks button, whatever it is, right? So that's the problem. So I have to look for myself creating the content which will get most views, and again which will give me some AdSense, right? So yeah, that's what I was aiming, Lushan. Okay, I think we have the enough discussion. Today's session was quite interactive. I got really good questions. I answered really good questions. If you have the question that I haven't answered, please consider putting on the website called foxet.com, where there are how many peoples. Let's check how many peoples we got here. Not this one, I think this one. 487 members are there. Almost 500 members are going to be, and they will be going in this week only, right? So yes, please contribute on the website. The more content you will create, the more better answer you will get. The more content will be produced, so that it can be used by you guys only for reference. Okay, that's great. Thanks for watching, and let's see you in the next stream. I hope I will get more and more questions in the next stream. And I always aim that you will ask the question which I don't know answer for, so that I have to do my own research in order to answer you guys. And I will learn in the process also, right? That's always the aim for me, the learning, right? So yeah, the more you ask, the more I will learn, and try to ask on the website rather than asking on the personal Telegram chat or something else, right? Um, yeah, that's pretty much all. I hope you understood everything, and please don't forget to check the website called indexme.in, and don't forget to check the website which is tool site by tools.foxet.com. And yeah, that's pretty much all. Lu Shang is saying, can the details on the data.db be sent to the self-hosted server like locally made one? Yes, definitely it can be done. It will need custom scripting to be done. And yes, it is possible to send that particular detail. Okay. Not only the any third party service, like you can send to anything. You can send to the VPS, you can send to the bash script, you can send to the HTTP request, you can send to the Telegram, you can send to the Discord, Slack, you can send to the WhatsApp, you can send to the Gmail, you can send anywhere. The only thing you need is the knowledge and the guy who will modify source code for you, right? And the logic, obviously. Great, nice to talk. Nice, Lushan. I really like your questions. Please ask that kind of questions only. I really like it. Okay, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next. It's time. Hopefully, you learn something from this one. And please don't forget to check out the websites and product that I have. I really work really hard for that. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next. Okay, let me find my end stream button.